Coming up on the first pitch and on the hill in this one, Logan Gilbert. What do we need to know here?
Well, the hammer is in effect, and he sets it up so nicely because of the velocity on the fastball. Will elevate that and then break you off when he's ahead in the count. What I love about him, you get into the later innings of the ball game, and the velocity seems to go up.
All right, ready to get underway. Now at the plate, Luis Arias. High fly ball out into left center field. A Rosarena after it. Makes the grab, one away. As we take a look at the Padres lineup. The sluggers in this lineup might not be too happy about the fact that the wind is blowing in today, Chris.
Yeah, and you hear pitchers talk about how good it feels when the wind is at their back. And for hitters, you almost feel like beyond just the pitcher coming at you, you've got this other force coming against you. So important to try to get on top of the ball in terms of hitting line drives, maybe really hard ground balls with a good exit velocity that'll get you a base hit, because it's very frustrating. You just hit one on the screws, think it's going to go out of the ballpark, and an outfielder is camped underneath it in front of the warning track.
One down, base is empty. Foul ball. Tatis waits. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. And the Padres have a man aboard with one out.
Just so sound in his mechanics. It's against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
And now the center fielder, Jackson Merrill. He's someone that really beats up on right-handed pitching. The lefties, however, give him a little bit more trouble. Gilbert, a former All-Star. He features a slider, a four-seamer, a splitter, a curve, and occasionally uses a cutter. Ground ball to the right side, and foul ball. Man at first, one away.
Sit him down.
That one missed.
See if he can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone, because that's where you can get hurt.
Ground ball could be two. To second for one. What a double play that was. Inning over. No runs, one hit, no errors, and no one left. Now it'll be the M's turn. No score. Back at T-Mobile Park, today's starting pitcher, Yu Darvish. How about a scouting report on him?
He's a dominant pitcher, but he can get a little too relaxed second and third time through the order and miss his spots. That's where we see him get touched up. If he maintains the same intensity that he has in the first inning and the second inning, I think we'll see him hand the ball over to his closer.
Here's Victor Robles.
Victor Robles.
And a foul ball.
Here's a player known for playing better in day games, which is not always the case. I mean, day games are different, Boo. Things change from game times to your daily routine, but he sure makes the transition look easy.
Grounds one to short. Bogarts with the throw to first. One gone, bottom half of the first. Let's take a look at our lineup.
The center fielder, Julio Rodriguez.
And now it's Julio Rodriguez. I think when you contemplate him as a player, the first thing you think about is defense, and you think about that great arm.
I also think about the speed. If he can get on, that's going to give one more thing for that pitcher to think about.
And it's fouled away. Darvish kicks, delivers. Line to right, and that'll be a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Batting third, the catcher, Cal.
Digging in, Cal Raleigh. And a curve is down and in.
This might be a steal situation, but that's not your average catcher behind the dish. You have to be careful here.
Darvish checks on the runner, and he's back safely.
Ball.
Last two pitches have been down in the zone.
out.
Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, he's going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at bat.
2-0. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Rodriguez leads off first with one away. Next offering upstairs. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
The pitch. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, interesting. He went with the off speed and walked the
Batting
hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
Randy.
Now it's Randy at Rosarena. Inside,
ball.
just missed. Two on, one out. And that one's a little bit low. 2 balls, no strikes. Darvish delivers. And a foul ball makes the count 2-1. Runners at first and second with one gone. That catches the zone for a strike, and out 2-2.
That front door slider is such a devastating pitch. You don't want to get beat by the inside fastball, so you cheat a little bit, and then by the time it gets there, it's out of the swing plane.
And now it's filled up.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Luke Raley in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. One out. Runners at first and second. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. And up next for Seattle, Luke Raley. That's in there. And that is strike one. Machado. They get the force. Inning over. Mariners leave a couple. Scoreless after one. Second inning set to go.
Padres,
So digging in now for San Diego,
13,
Manny Machado.
Machado.
Gilbert back to work. And that's through there for a strike. 0-1.
0-1.
Comes up empty. That's strike two.
Dude, one of our favorites.
0-2.
Jerry Hillsdale umpiring behind home plate in this one. Pretty much by the book with his strike zone.
And because he's so by the book, you'll sometimes see pitchers questioning him. They'll make a good pitch on the edge of the zone, want the strike, and not get the call. But most of the time,
1-2.
Jerry gets it right. He's a good one.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that out.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. Fouls it off, still 1-2. battling here as he fouls it away.
Pitcher having a pretty tough time getting that swing and miss. Third foul ball in a row.
Cut out and miss. Struck him out. And there's one away.
Well, that's the money maker right there. 2 strikes, slider down and away from the same side thrower as the hitter. I mean, that's just tough. You're looking to protect with 2 strikes and very difficult to lay off.
Now here's Jake Cronenworth. This one in the air, center field. Rodriguez. And there are 2 outs.
Batting 6, the shortstop, Xander.
2 down,
Bogarts.
base is empty. Here's Bogarts now. There's a strike. That one's upstairs, ball 1. 2 outs, base is empty. Swings through that one, out in front that time.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And a good eye there.
Ball.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
That one
Full
misses.
count.
Full count now. Outside, and that is ball 4.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
2 outs, runner at first. Jason Hayward, the next to hit. Swinging a foul straight back. On the ground, and that's a fair ball. Around second is Bogarts. Coming home. Head first slide, and he's safe. And it's 1-0.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
So, runner at second, 2 down. Now the DH for the Padres, Tirso Ornelas. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
0-1.
Hayward stands at second with 2 gone. And that's down and away.
1 ball, 1 strike.
That one in the dirt,
2-1.
and it's 2-1. Upstairs.
That's the ball.
Elias Diaz
3-1.
on deck for the Padres. Runner at second, 2 down. Here at the top of the second. Fastball for a strike.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
So now 2 on and 2 outs.
So close to getting out of it right there, but this inning still has life.
17.
And now it's Elias Diaz. There's a strike.
0-1.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Hayward around third. Now a long throw home. Safe. And the runner from second scores on the play. And they lead by 2.
Well done. Drives in the run. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from. And there's just no one there to knock it down.
Luis Ariz stands in. In the air, left field, down the line. Bounces over the wall and foul ground, and it's an automatic double. And a run comes in to score.
Well, everyone is thinking, Ed, would the runner have scored from first if the ball stayed in the park? We'll never know, but they do get a run across with a chance to do more damage in the inning.
So 2 on with 2 away. And the batter will be Fernando Tatis Jr. outside. 1-0.
Big moment in this game. 2 outs, 2 runners in scoring position, and could really break this thing wide open early.
Check swing, called strike. Movement in the bullpen. Carlos Vargas, the young right-hander, up and throwing. Second and third, 2 down. And that's in for a strike.
Hey, it's still early in this ball game, but this at bat right here could be a big factor in the outcome. You think about it. There's a chance to really blow this thing open right here.
Two outs. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. In the air, out towards left center. Makes the catch, and that'll do it. 3 runs for him here, and they move ahead. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. It's the Padres 3 and the Mariners nothing. Back in Seattle, bottom of the second. Now batting Mitch Haniger.
Designated hitter, Mitch Haniger.
Up the middle, Cronenworth. Throws to first. That's 1 out, the bottom of the second.
Batting 7, the shortstop, J.P.
Here's the veteran shortstop,
Crawford.
J.P. Crawford. That just misses, and it's 1-0.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Next offering is in for a strike. 1 out, bases empty. That's down and in.
3-1.
Late with the swing there.
Well, he just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2.
He hasn't gotten the result yet, but he's got to feel pretty confident. 3 foul balls in a row. He's right on this pitcher.
On the ground to first. Arise. The flip to the pitcher covering. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2.
The third baseman, Jorge. Polanco.
The batter now, Jorge Polanco.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
That's a strike across the top of the zone.
He doesn't seem to like the pitch up. Hasn't offered on either one of those pitches. 0-2 count now. I think the guy's going to climb the ladder out there.
That's to third. Fair ball.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Just found a way to slap that ball down the third baseline. That's really excellent bat control, and it kind of goes back to all those drills you see hitters do off the tee where it's placed in different spots. That was just nice.
Dylan Moore, the next to hit, takes ball 1. That's in there, and now it's even 1-1. Stays alive.
That's inside. Ball.
Polanco off of first with 2 away. Way inside, gets out of the way.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitters got to stay focused on the pitch.
3-2 on the way. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Not what he wanted to do there, Boog. That keeps this inning alive and gives this
fielder,
offense a
number 10,
good chance to cut into their deficit.
And now it's Victor Robles up to hit. He's 0 for 1. First pitch just misses.
I think he wanted that call in the open part of the zone, but just didn't get it. Now he's just trying to get a better feel for how much it missed so he can adjust his sights just a little bit.
Misses again, 5 in a row.
2 balls, no strikes.
And a swing and a miss.
2-1.
And a foul ball.
Make it count.
2-2. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Here's the throw to the plate. Now a dive for the tag, and he gets him. All set for the start of the inning. Here's the center fielder, Jackson Merrill. There's a strike. Next offering is in for a strike. swing and a high fly ball left field. Rosarena moving under it. Makes the catch for the out. And there's one down. Manny Machado up to the plate. Struck out swinging his first time. That misses.
That's the ball.
And that's ball one. Checked his swing of the 1-0 and appeal to first. And yes, he did. That's a swing, according to Kenny Jansen. One down, base is empty. So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
The 1-2. And there's
That's
the ball. Ground ball right side. Takes it to the bag, steps on first, and it's out number 2.
The batter, number 9, second baseman, Jake.
2 outs, base
Cronenworth.
is empty. Stepping in, Jake Cronenworth. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. Outside low, ball 1. To the right side. Throws to first in time. That's out number 3. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. We head down to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Padres 3 and the Mariners nothing. And we're back. Down to number 2 hitter, Julio Rodriguez.
Julio Rodriguez.
That one drilled left field. Going back. Onto the track. And he makes the catch.
Trying to take on the wind
Now
in left
batting,
field right
the
there.
catcher,
Just a little
Cal
too much traffic up in the air.
Raleigh.
Mother Nature won that one. It's hard to say, but I think that might be gone otherwise.
Now the Mariners catcher, Cal Raleigh, walked his first time. Swing and a pop-up. Hayward giving chase. Can't
That's a
get
foul
there.
ball.
This one lands foul.
Well, here's an interesting stat on Darvish. He has more than 100 wins in his big league career. The only Japanese-born pitcher with more wins is Hideo Nomo, my former teammate.
Strike 2.
2 pretty nasty sliders to
0-2.
get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
In the air, right field. Tatis settles underneath it. Corrals it. That's out number 2.
Lefties can
Now
definitely be a
batting,
little pull
the left
happy up
fielder,
there, especially
Randy
with pitches that they see pretty well. That was a good example. He hooked an outside pitch, hit that ball in the air to right, just not with much authority.
And first offering is fouled off.
I want to start that load a little bit sooner because of the good velo.
Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
2 strikes to a
balls,
guy who's
2
already
strikes.
0 for 1 with the punch out. The only guy in the lineup with that strikeout. But you can't get too relaxed. You still got to make good pitches to get him out.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Two down, nobody on. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. And a swing and a miss at the slider in the dirt. Diaz on to first. In time, the 2-3 strikeout ends the inning. And welcome back to the
Leading off for the
ballpark.
Padres,
Now here's
the
Sander
shortstop,
Bogaerts now.
Sander Bogaerts.
Bogaerts, who wears that number 2 on his back for his idol, Derek Jeter. And that one fouled off.
Here's something cool, Boog. When they finished building T-Mobile Park back in 1999, they actually opened it up in the middle of the season. I remember as a rookie with the Chicago White Sox, we opened the season at the Kingdome, and then when we came back later in the year, we were playing at T-Mobile Park. It's a beautiful place, great scenery from center field, and I always enjoyed playing here.
Here's Jason Hayward. A double and a run scored his first time up. Hayward, a multi-Gold Glove Award winner, a member of the 1,000 hit club, and he's usually in right, today starting in left. Just off the outside edge, 2-0.
Boog, if I was to break it down and make it simple, I would say right field's kind of a chill spot compared to left field. Left field's that second hot corner, in my opinion.
Fastball for a strike. Base is empty, one away. Top half of inning number 4. Chopped out towards short. Crawford slings to first in time.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Tirso Ornelas.
And now it's Tirso Ornelas. The walk and a run scored his first time. Check swing, and he went. That's strike one.
It's 0-1.
Swing and a foul back. That's out of play. Close, but call the ball. And it's 1-2.
That one called just inside, I think, and on the mound, he's trying to get a little bit of an explanation. Doesn't seem to be too bothered by it, though, but he clearly thought it clipped the corner.
Swings and misses, struck him out. Padres go down quietly, but they lead at 3-0. Back at T-Mobile Park, bottom 4, and stepping in for the Mariners, Luke Raley. It's interesting he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does.
Ball.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position, because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
This one popped up. Bogarts. And there's one down.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Mitch Haniger.
In now is the Mariners DH, Mitch Haniger. Grounded out his first time up. Up and in, and that's ball 1. The Mariners trailing by 3. We're here in the bottom of the 4th.
Ball, that's in.
And another ball.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
And there's the automatic.
Draws the walk
That's
there.
ball 4. Runner, take your base.
Looked like a questionable call in that spot.
The
He
batter,
even seemed a
number
little
3,
surprised it went his way at
shortstop,
the plate.
J.P.
But as a hitter, you'll take that all day.
Crawford.
And now J.P. Crawford grounded out his first time. In there for a strike at the top of the zone.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Ball.
In the dirt, but kept close. Haniger, the base runner at first with one out.
Ball low.
There's a swing and a drive. And it's gone. He circles the bases. It's 3-2.
This crowd is on fire right now. They're going nuts thanks to that home run. That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
So digging in, Jorge Polanco. 1 for 1 with a single so far. That one in there across the letters. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to
0-2.
figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
That one almost
1-2.
got him. Line to left, and that's a fair ball. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The throw in, and now the tying run is into scoring position.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Here's Dylan Moore. And that one fouled off. Still only one out here in the inning.
No, that's out. That's a ball.
In the dirt, blocked. Runner holds. Count goes to 2-1. Right through there for a strike. Just off the inside edge. Victor Robles in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Runner at second here, one gone. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
I got to think that was the plan all the
The
way.
right
He
fielder,
set him
number
up with a high
10,
fastball
Victor
and then bury that curveball down low
Robles.
to get him swinging. Now, especially with how effective pitchers work up in the zone these days, that's a devastating combination.
Victor Robles up next for the Mariners. 1 for 2. And fouled off. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. And a breaking ball misses outside. And strike 2.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
The other way, base hit right field. Polanco coming around third. He'll score and tie it. It's 3-all.
Well, here we are, third time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
And now for Seattle, Julio Rodriguez. He is singled and he is flied to left. Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play. Here's your 1. Line the other way. That's a fair ball and down the right field line and towards that corner. Headed for the plate. The tag, and he's safe. It's 4-3.
Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. He really let that ball travel on the outside part of the plate, but that's a great example that you can still drive the baseball that's away. Rip that one down the line for the double.
So runner at second, 2 down. Now a chance for Cal Raleigh. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes.
Well, a really rough inning out there on the mound. And this is one of those where you learn a lot about a guy's toughness and his ability to turn the page and keep pressing forward.
Man on second, 2 down.
Ball outside.
Well, no need to go right at this guy. First base is open. He can hurt you. So make him expand his zone. If he doesn't, give him a walk.
That's off the inside corner. And it's 3-0. Randy Arozarena on deck for the M's. Runner at second, 2 down. Fastball for a strike. Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. Man at second. This to third. Machado throws to first in time. And they're happy to just get off the field after that frame. So they move out in front after a 4-run outburst. On to the top of the 5th we go. It's the Mariners 4 and the Padres 3. Back in Seattle, top 5, John Shambi with Chris Singleton. And leading it off, Elias Diaz. Gilbert back to work. Foul ball there. Pitch misses inside. Ball 1. Little chopper rolls foul. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
So the lineup flips over. Next for the Padres, Luis Arias. Fouled off. He was late. Chopper right side, but it kicks foul. One down, base is empty. On the ground, right side, Moore. And the first two set down in the top of the fifth. Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here. He's a guy, Chris's highlights include some of the best throws from the outfield that you will ever see. Definitely one of the best arms in the sport. Right through there for a strike.
Yeah, the infielders and the catcher can never give up on a play, because if this guy thinks he has a chance, he's going to throw it from the warning track if he has to.
Right two.
This is important. If he can go 1, 2, 3 here, will be a very positive sign for him and for his team.
The 0-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. 2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the fifth. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Nothing doing there for the Friars. Score holds at 4-3.
Now pitching for the
Sean
Padres,
Reynolds takes over on the
number
mound.
25.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
So now it's the Mariner cleanup hitter, Randy Arozarena.
Randy Arozarena.
That clips the corner.
Well, these Mariners really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in, so I'd say mission accomplished.
Next offering is in for a strike. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. Slider misses outside.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
Way high with that one. And the count's even at 2. Good job to fight that one off. Swings through it for the K. Slider got him for strike 3.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
So up next, Luke Raley. 0 for 2 in this one. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
No balls. One strike.
Oh, he hit him.
You hit him.
And that got him pretty flush. Mitch Haniger now at the plate.
Designated hitter, Mitch.
This is a
Haniger.
great dynamic right here. Speedy runner at first, thinking about taking second. Catcher with the pop time that leaves Jaws on the floor. This might get interesting, Boo.
In there, and it's 0-1. Activity in the bullpen for San Diego. Adrian Morejon, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Matsui also getting ready. Raley stands at first with one out. Next one misses, and 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off. Got him looking. 2 gone.
The batter, number 3.
J.P. Crawford gets a chance to hit. He's already homered in this game. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Merrill makes the play. That is the inning. 1 left for Seattle, and it remains a 4-3 game. And we're back. And now the center fielder, Jackson Merrill.
Jackson Merrill.
A little bit low. The 1-0. And another ball. He was late there. Strike 1.
As a hitter, you got to learn something from that pitch. He clearly wasn't timed up on the fastball. In a 2-0 count, you have to be ready to do damage.
And that one fouled off. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And they had their first hit since the 2nd inning.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
And here comes the Mariners manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Logan Gilbert done for the day. Gave him a good effort as he exits with a lead. And we'll have a new pitcher when we come back.
Now pitching for
so
the
out
Mariners,
of the bullpen for the Mariners, Edward Bizardo.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of him right here to get some critical outs.
Here's Manny Machado. There's a strike. With the tying run on at first, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Out in front and foul to the left side.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, when you throw the same pitch back-to-back, that's how you want to do it. Set him up in the strike zone, then extend a little bit from there and see if you can get him to chase. Nicely done with the slider right there.
Jake Cronenworth, the next up for the Padres. Moved to first, and he's back in easily.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
One-run game, one out, one on. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. That one is back. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Well, I think the wind ended up being a factor right there. It's whipping in from right field right now. So otherwise, I think that ball's out of here.
And here is Xander Bogaerts. That missed inside. 1-0. Action in the bullpen for Seattle. Colin Snyder, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Santos, a hard-throwing right-hander, up as well. Fought off foul. Next offered in there for a strike. And a count 1-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. And that's off the inside edge. Now 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
He goes down looking. 1 hit, 1 left. 8-9-1 scheduled in the bottom of the 6th. It's the Mariners 4 and the Padres 3. Bottom of the 6th, and stepping in for the Mariners, Jorge Polanco.
Jorge Polanco.
That one's in there. That's strike 1. A little out front there as he swings through it.
0-2.
Foul ball, still 0-2. That's down and in. A slider missed. Oh, he doesn't get the call. And it's 2-2.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire's strike zone.
Text offering
Count full.
upstairs.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
You get a walk, and you get a walk.
Up
Everyone
next,
gets
the
a walk.
Mariners. The
And
second
at
baseman,
first,
Dylan.
here's the second baseman, Dylan Moore.
Moore.
He is struck out, and he is walked. Cut on and lifted in the air. Merrill on his way over, makes the grab on the run. And there's one down.
They trust him in center field because he's capable of making plays
The
on the
right
run,
fielder,
and
number
we saw
10,
it right there.
Victor
That's a player you want patrolling
Robles.
center field. Someone who can attack the ball off the bat.
Victor Robles up next for the Mariners. Swing and a miss as he was late.
It might be time to
0-1.
choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Pickoff throw. Polanco
No,
back into the stomach. Swings through that.
Don't play situation here. He's been working up in the zone.
No balls,
Typically, you look
2
for guys
strikes.
to get that ground ball. See if he adjusts on this next pitch.
Got him swinging. That K is his third of the game.
Just blown away in that at bat. 3 fastballs, all
center
strikes.
fielder, number
He wasn't even able to
44,
foul one off.
Julio
There's not much you can take away from an at bat like that as a hitter, other than maybe there's something wrong with your eyes. Got to have better timing on the fastball next time.
And the batter now, Julio Rodriguez. Inside corner, and that's called a strike.
0-1.
That one off
Oh,
the mark,
that's low.
and that is ball 1. Polanco leads off first with 2 down to the inning. And that misses
that's
off
out.
the outside edge. And that drops in for a strike.
Dangerous spot for that slider right there. Didn't seem to quite finish out front and get that sharp break. Tell you what, he doesn't want to throw that pitch again.
That one down the line, and it goes just foul.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
2 outs. Way outside, and now 3-2.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Towards first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Mariners leave 1, but they hold on to a 4-3 lead.
Now pitching for
Welcome
the
back.
Mariners.
We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the
Number
mound,
48.
Gregory Santos.
Gregory.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're
Leading
put
off
in these
with the Padres,
situations.
The left fielder,
Stepping
number
in for
22,
San Diego, Jason Hayward. That one
ball,
not
no
close. And that's ball 1. Swung on, belted. That's got a chance. Onto the track, and he makes the catch.
Thought that was a no-doubter. Like the wind was holding that in this ballpark.
So here's the Padres DH, Tirso Ornelas. A strikeout and a walk. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Santos, 25 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. And a couple of quick outs.
The catcher,
Here's
number
Elias
17,
Diaz.
Elias Diaz.
And that one a little below the knees. Ball one. And another ball. That one misses.
Inside.
Ball three.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Oh, yeah.
And the tying
Next
run
ball
is
forward.
on
Take your
base.
The batter, the first baseman.
And here
Luis
comes the Mariners manager to the
Arias.
mound. Pitching change coming. Gregory Santos done for the afternoon, and he leaves in a one-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute.
Now pitching for the
Gabe
Mariners.
Spire gets the call from the pen.
Number 55. Gabe Spire.
Runner at first with two away. And now Luis Arias. Yeah, that's fouled off.
Typically, the outfield defense will play a little bit deeper just to keep the ball in front, make sure that runner on first doesn't come all the way around to score and tie this ball game up.
Swing and a miss at a slider.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
They take the force out, third out, and that ends the frame. That situation navigated to perfection by the Mariner bullpen. Seventh inning stretch time. It's the Mariners 4 and the Padres 3. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the seventh. Yuki Matsui.
Just trying to
Now
keep this
pitching
one
for
close
the
here,
Padres.
and this is where a bullpen can
Number
give their
1,
players a chance to fight back into the
Yuki
game.
Matsui.
3, 4,
Way
5
to go
due up
for
for the
the
home
Mariners.
team.
The
And now the
catcher,
catcher comes
Cal
up to him. Cal Raleigh.
Raleigh.
That one finds the zone. That's strike one. Action in the pen down there. Jason Adam preparing to come on if needed. Estrada also throwing. Hard on the ground to first. And he handles it himself for the out.
Now batting, the left fielder, Randy Arozarena.
And up next for Seattle, Randy Arozarena. 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts. In for a strike. And it's 0-1. Base is empty, one away. Here at the bottom of the seventh. Oh, and 2 now. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater. 2 down, base is
Now
empty.
batting, first
Luke
baseman,
Raley
Luke
will hit next.
Raley.
First pitch
No, that
misses.
missed. That's the ball.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
1-1.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. That one
That's the
missed.
ball.
Outside
Full
low.
count.
And a full count now. Three and two.
Take
The
your
pitch is outside and ball 4.
Very close off the outside
Now
corner.
batting,
Could have easily
the
been called a
designated
strike
hitter,
in that location.
So now the
Haniger.
DH spot. Mitch Haniger. In the air, left field. Hayward under it. He's got it. And that is that. We go to the
Leading off
eighth.
for
Now
San
it's
Diego,
Fernando
the right
Tatis
fielder,
Jr.
Fernando Tatis Jr.
Yeah, the first offering a fastball for a strike.
0-1.
Looking to get the tying run on base. This to third. Throw sails over, is headed first. And this ball's going to wind up out of play.
Well, you can't give him 2 errors on that play, but that's pretty much what it looked like. Tried to stay with it after the bobble, and it might have pulled it off with a good throw, but it's very easy to rush the throw when you don't field it cleanly. A lot of times guys don't have a good grip on it, and I think that was the case right there.
So the tying run in scoring position now. Jackson Merrill getting ready to hit. Swinging a foul out of play.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
So the tying run at second. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Up next to the Padres.
And now it's
the third
Manny
baseman,
Machado.
Manny
0 for 3 with 2
Machado.
strikeouts and a ground out.
Listen, there's absolutely no reason to pitch to this guy right here. You nibble, you see if he'll expand his zone, but don't give him anything to hit. If you walk him,
Hard hit, base hit. Here comes Tatis around third. He'll score easily. And it's an RBI single tie game
next
here
to
in the
Padres.
8th.
just a
The second
huge
baseman,
at bat right
Jake
there. When you see a ball come off the bat like that, you know it was pretty much a perfect swing. And for me, I start wondering, and I'm looking on the computer, what was the exit velocity? This time
Number
106.
Tyler.
So digging in now for San Diego, Jake Cronenworth. Snap throw to first.
No,
Wade
hey.
back in on a dive. And that drops in for a strike. One away, tie game. Go ahead run stands at first.
Ball. 1-1.
Way out front for strike 2.
Well, he went inside a couple of times, and now outside. Hitter's not exactly sure where to look for this next pitch.
Pitch misses. It's 2-2. One away, tie game. Go-ahead run stands at first. And a swing and a miss. That's out number 2.
Bird gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a two-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. But with all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball, those high fastballs, they kind of look like to the hitter that they're rising, even though they're not, but they're not decreasing in velocity and spin rate, so very difficult to get the barrel on it.
It's Xander Bogaerts now. Slice the other way and foul. Next offering upstairs. The shortstop takes the ball. Fouled off down the right side. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
A little early on that fastball. I'm sure the pitcher taking a note. Look for an off-speed pitch on this next one.
Tied at 4. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Cold strike 3 on the fastball, and that ran back over the inner half.
A lot of adrenaline, we can see it right there, and sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
Ready for the bottom of the 8th, and now for Seattle, J.P. Crawford.
J.P. Crawford.
Matsui back to work. Inside. Ball 1. That one pulled foul. The lefty ready, and a 1-1. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Next pitch is downstairs.
That's a really good take.
Not close with that one. Full count now. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
Hanging in there pretty good against the lefty.
Pretty well struck. That one carrying. Pulls it in on the warning track.
It's a really good swing. He just didn't get quite enough of it to beat the wind. It's blown in from right field right now.
And stepping in for the Mariners, Jorge Polanco. And that one fouled off. All tied up here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Ball 1 there.
That's a ball.
The 1-1. Bounced up the middle. Bogarts. Now the throw to first on the run. And he gets him. Nicely done.
Now batting, second baseman, Dylan Moore.
Now a move being made for a pinch hitter. Donovan Solano.
And this is a big at-bat coming, Boone. Definitely a little added pressure on him here.
In the air out to center. Merrill coming on. Got it. Really had to move for that grab. And that is that. Nothing across here this half. Through 8 full. And we are tied 4-4.
Now pitching for
So the
Mariners.
closer summoned from the bullpen.
Number
Andres
75.
Munoz.
Andres Munoz.
Looks like it'll be a pinch hitter. Eggy Rosario.
And he's just looking to get something going any way he can here, trying to untie this ball game.
Inside, just missed. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Makes the grab, one down.
The batter, the designated hitter,
So they're making a move for a bat off the bench. Luis Campusano. Big spot for him here. That one at triple digits. Four in the ninth. And now the count is even. Some activity in the Mariners bullpen. Colin Snyder up and throwing. One down, base is empty. And the count 1-2. And that's in the dirt. Next offering is downstairs. Elias Diaz in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Tied at 4. High fly ball out towards left center. The Rosarena moving under it. And there's 2 away.
The catcher, number 17.
Here's the catcher, Elias Diaz. That one finds the zone. 0-1.
Just amazing to me how many closers and back-end relievers just throw absolute gas these days. I never would have had a chance.
And there's a foul ball. Two down, nobody on. And that's downstairs and outside.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Next pitch, a slider that misses outside.
Really nice slider right there, sweeping across the dish, but just couldn't hang the edge.
And it remains 2-2.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
That one just misses. Counts full, 3-2.
It's getting squeezed a little bit here late.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. No runs, no hits, no errors. To the bottom of the ninth we go. Top of the order due up. And we are tied 4-4. Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the ninth. Jason Adams.
Now pitching.
And we all know
San
about his
Diego.
slider. It's just filthy,
Number
man. And
40.
one of the better ones in the
Jason
game, I'd say. Spin
Adams.
rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
This
So
change
coming into the
defensively
game now
for
on
the Padres.
defense, Connor Joe.
Now
He'll be out in
playing
left
left
field.
Number 24.
So back to the top of the order. Here's the Mariners leadoff
Joe.
man, Victor Robles. And a swing and a miss.
Well, a come-and-get-me fastball
0-1.
right there. He didn't look ready for the velocity. I think it'd be a mistake to throw him anything off speed right here.
Now this is a rocket to left. Makes the grab. And a quick out, number one.
Man, if that drops right there, they would have gotten the potential winning run
Now
on
batting,
base,
the
maybe
center
even in the
fielder,
scoring
Julio
position. But that's just one of those hang with them.
Rodriguez.
And up next for Seattle, Julio Rodriguez. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. Next pitch
That's
is
the ball.
inside. 1 ball, 1 strike. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
1 and 2's the count.
Base is empty, 1 away. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And now 2 gone. And Chris, that's a
Now
way to
batting,
neutralize
catcher,
his speed
yeah.
by keeping him off base.
And the
Raleigh.
defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
And now the switch hitting catcher, Cal Raleigh.
0 for 3 in this one.
First offering
1 out.
misses badly for ball 1. This guy's got good power. With 1 swing, he can win it for him. Swing and a foul straight back. Struck him out swinging. That's the 3rd out, and we're headed to extras. So they make short work of him there. 9 isn't enough to decide a winner, so we are off to extra innings. And we are tied 4-4. Back at T-Mobile Park. Now here is Luis
Leading off for the
Arias.
Padres, the first baseman, number 4, Luis Arias.
And that is out of play. Line drive, and it stays fair. Diaz rounds 3rd, headed for the plate. He'll score.
Well, there you
The
go.
bat,
The
the right
RBI
fielder,
machine.
Fernando
Another
Tatis
clutch run scoring at
Jr.
bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. Runner in scoring position, no outs. Fernando Tatis Jr., the next to hit. Swing and a miss at 99 miles an
2
hour.
balls, 1 strike.
Arise at second with nobody out. Outside with a breaking ball. Activity in the bullpen. Troy Taylor up and loosening in the pen. Thornton getting cranked up as well. Swings through that one for strike 2.
1-2.
Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. In time. And to drop third strike leads to the first out. No advance. Good job behind the dish.
Well, that slider wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he got him to chase. That's just a bad approach right there. Either he was looking for something else and got completely fooled, or he was sitting all over the slider and just couldn't resist the temptation.
Looks like they want to set up the double play. Intentional walk will make it first and second with one gone.
Third base.
2 on, 1 out. Now the third baseman, Tyler Wade, getting his first plate appearance here in extra innings. He entered the game as a pinch runner. Fastball is outside.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get 2. Get out of this.
So 2 balls and no strikes. Way high.
3-0.
Down. And that'll load the bases.
A real bad time for a walk. You're trailing in this ball game, trying to keep things close. They've been in a difficult spot, and things aren't getting any easier.
So bases all loaded up. Jake Cronenworth, the next up for the Padres. Golden opportunity right here. And that one fouled off. So they're all loaded up. That misses the zone. 1-1. Tap foul at the plate. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Carrying well. Out of here. Grand slam. He'll take a trot around the bases. And they boost their lead. It's 9-4.
Well, he comes through big time with the grand slam here, but you also got to give some credit to the guys ahead of him. Good at bats to get on base and really set the table for a very special moment in this one.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Andres Munoz departs. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound.
Now pitching for
Trent
the
Thornton
Mariners.
into the game.
Number
Well, they need
46.
someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Now Xander Bogaerts gets a chance to hit. And that one pulled foul. Thornton in his 5th season, 31 years old, and he was a 5th-round pick back in 2015. In for a strike, went with the sweeper. Offense exploding for 5 so far in the inning here in extra innings. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. One down, base is empty. That's a ball. Tried the sweeper.
1-2.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 2 outs, base is empty. Now the left fielder, Connor Joe, came into the game on defense. So his first trip to the plate here. Just missed. Now 1-1. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of the 10th. Next offering popped in the air, right field. Brings it in, and that is that. But it's a huge 5-run inning, and it gives them the lead. Last chance to even things up. We head to the bottom of inning number 10. It's the Padres 9 and the M's 4. And welcome back to the ballpark. On to the bottom of the 10th. So now it's the Mariner cleanup hitter, Randy Arozarena. That one finds the zone. Strike one. Hit on the ground to the right side. And that's just foul. Man at second.
Ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Good eye right there. That one misses, and the count's full.
We got a full count.
And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball.
Just a mid-90s challenge fastball right there. Not much to it.
batting,
And I'm sure he'd love another swing at it because it was in a very hittable location. Those are the swings where you can sometimes start to question yourself as a hitter and say, how did I miss that? But, you know, it happens.
Raleigh stands in now and watches strike one.
0-1.
Raleigh, the runner at second with one away. Ripped on a line to center. Merrill pulls that one down, and there's 2 away.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
So last chance for the Mariners. And now the DH, Mitch Haniger. That one's in there, 0-1. Runner at second, 2 down. And we're in the last half of the 10th. Next offering is fouled back. The M's down to their final strike. Got him, and that's the ball game.
Well, this is a big win on the road and going extras into 10. So hard to pull those out, but I think this team did a great job of keeping the crowd out of the ball game late. When you can do that, it kind of calms everything down, keeps the adrenaline of the opposing team down a bit, and you can steal a win and get out of here happy.
9-4 our final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB